Welcome to Stats 10. Today I'm going to teach you how to download R and RStudio for Windows 11. So to start off, I'm going to want to enter Google Chrome and type in R download Windows. Then from here, I will reach this page. So I want to click on R for Windows, and then I want to click Install R for the first time. So then I would now click Download R 4.5.0 for Windows. Then I wait for it to download for a little bit. So it will take a while. Okay then. Now that it's done downloading, we want to click on it and open it up so that we can continue the actual R installation process. So yes, I want this app to make changes to my device, and then I speak English, so I will go there. Make sure to read all of this, but just for my own purposes, I'm just going to click next for now. And then if you don't want to install it here, you can always choose a different spot. For me, this is good. I'll go next, and I will have all these things. And then I will not customize my startup, and I will allow all these things to be good. You can choose whether you want to create a start menu folder or not. I'm going to say sure for now. And then do I want a desktop shortcut? These things are all up to you. I will choose yes, because I think a desktop shortcut is very efficient. But it's always up to you. Now that this is finished, we can click finish, and then we are good on that. So if you want, you can go into downloads and then delete this R window installer because you don't need it. So now that we have it, it should be right here. We can click on it and you'll see that we now have downloaded R. So technically we could use this, but for the purpose of this class and also because it's hard to work in this small R box, we're going to also use RStudio. So I do not need to save this. I'm going to open up this and then I'm going to enter RStudio download. Now to download this, I'm going to want to click on the link and then make sure I'm installing RStudio for Windows. And then we're going to wait for this download to happen again. Okay then, now that RStudio is done installing, we're going to want to repeat our process by opening it up and then allowing it to make changes to our device. So now we're going to go through the process. I'm fine with this. Make sure that you have enough space because it does take a little bit of space. It took 1.1 gigabytes, so make sure you can store this on your computer first. And now that RStudio is done setting up, we're going to click finish, and then you're going to repeat the process where I go into my downloads and then delete this installer because it takes up extra space. And now RStudio should be available on our computer. So if we look up RStudio, we find it right here. So you can choose to pin it onto your start bar, your taskbar. Just pretty much put it somewhere that's easy to access. So I'm going to pin it to taskbar for now. And now that it's here, you can also put it on your desktop, but it's just your personal choice. Now that it's here, I can click on it, open it up, and then once it is ready, we will be able to choose this. So I'm going to choose to use the default 64-bit version of R. So that's important when you're installing R. Now that I click OK, it'll give me a little bit of time. You can choose whether you want to upload crash reports. I'm going to say no. And now we have installed RStudio. So this is our working version of RStudio, which we will use for the Stats 10 class. So please let your TA or professor know if you have any issues with this installation process.